Welcome back, fellow scribes. Here we go. Again, I don't know if that's really going to work or not. Sounds weird. Regardless, we're getting back into it. Grabbed ourselves a militaristic here because just in case. I know the previous one said I'm not a fan of war, and I'm not. Dude, I just want a little more settlement. That's all I'm looking for. But let's start this age, shall we? Exploration. Time to get into it. See what all we can grab. Everybody's rather neutral with me, surprisingly. Alright, not a bad age for us. We're definitely grabbing fealty. That's what we wanted, and we'll go from there. We're definitely going to grab Silk Roads. Cities remain cities. As for the culture, I got enough wonders for some little extra culture and happiness. I think that's pretty good. We'll definitely grab a scientific. Roll back up to here. Oh, my bad. To the gold masteries. We can either grab an economic or spend the 2 for 35 gold. I don't know if that's like plus 35 every turn or not. Could use the money. Or we could just go for more attribute points. I think the attributes are really handy. Actually, you know what? Let's grab a militaristic to get that extra, and then we'll grab an economic. Now, do we want Sparta or do we want Haran? Let me see who's going to become the capital. I'm not feeling Haran. I think Sparta could be. We're keeping all of our cities anyway, so Sparta's going to become a city regardless. Let me just see here. I think Sparta could do it. Parsa's pretty much on the course. I think we will do Sparta. We'll go ahead and move the capital here. I just like a little bit of the bay. I like how it's a little more centralized, even though it doesn't really matter, just for some aesthetics. So we'll go with Sparta. So there we go. Alright, that's everything. So let's confirm legacies and get this ball rolling, shall we? Alright, right off the bat. What do we want to work with here? Probably just go for a bazaar, I think is always a good work. So yep, let's get some money flowing. I am over the settlement cap. Let's fix that situation right now, shall we? There we go. Takes care of that. Extra gold. I'm going to be trade routing it for sure because we are Achaemenid, and we're all about trade routes over here. So that just lied to me. We're good now. 9 out of 11. Perfect. Alright, who's looking unhappy? Honestly, we're looking pretty good on the happiness. So if I X out, we're going to have issues. Where's Hogmaton at? Over here, like I thought. In that case, let's get them some resources. They are unhappy. So let's get some pearls. We're going to give them some camels towards training units. I will want that in Hogmaton, actually. And we'll give them some little boost in production. I think we'll do that. Actually, there we go. That's better. Let's remove all the productions. We could probably keep the llamas in Tushpa. Pars is at 37. Baghdad is at 41. Actually, pretty good. Once we get... actually, Baghdad's the capital now, so give them a little bit more. And I think we'll give Parsa just a little more happiness. Culture and food. Let's give you some culture just to help us out. Tushpa, you can have some food. And now we just have some extra happiness. We'll go ahead and plug that in somewhere. This 8 looks pretty good. Where's this 4 from? Oh, Hogmaton City. They'll be fine. There we go. I like that. We'll make use of that for sure. Now, as for our techs, we didn't get future tech. That is a bummer. I think, personally, we should start with astronomy. Probably a good, strong start. Get our science building and move towards other things. Because we also need to get through... We definitely need cartography. Cartography may not be a bad start for us, actually. No. Astronomy and then cartography. That's what we'll do. Yep. I know it'll delay it even further, but I think that's the way to do it. Now we could grab our uniques right off the bat. Very handy. Piety is only 3 turns. Let's grab piety right now. We got 3 turns. We might be able to beat people to a religion. So we'll snag that. We'll go into economics afterwards and move from there. Definitely want the gold. And right now I'll grab the production for units. I know that's only infantry, but it's a start. Alright, Tushpa. I think we should get us a nice bazaar moving. Oh, that got removed, so now it is definitely a very good gold tile for us. We'll make use of that. Oh, we'll move our people around too. Specialists here are... I think we should grab this wonderful science and production just to make everything faster. Alright, so I think we'll just be putting bazaars down everywhere first. Looks like that 6 is about right, so just get rid of those old buildings. That +4 bazaar is not that great, so we'll stone cutter first, for sure. What looks like a good location? Really, these all look pretty interesting. Got us a nice 3 tile here, we're going to leave that open. Got some nice 2. What we got in here? I think we'll leave it alone. We'll keep the mountain adjacency for all of our cultures, just in case. Do need to get camels at some point. I say we just go ahead and go over here and crush this. That looks pretty good. Where are we low on happiness? Tushpa's showing happy, so I don't know what you mean by that. Right, our army commander looks fantastic, and we will keep him here. We will definitely be keeping him here. Now, as for you, I definitely see some use of reinforcing our commander there. And in fact, that is what we will do. Get some reinforcements in there. Bactaria is just a little iffy for me. I want to be careful with him. Hagradon, you will stay. Or Haran, sorry. Haran will stay. We got this cleared out pretty good, so we'll just get these 2 to go with this commander. Looks like he's too close for that one. Let's go with movement then. There we go. Alright, moving on. I like where you're at, actually. Angorian, we'll get a move on. We're going to start scouting this way. I know you guys saw the last video. This island is perfect for a jump-off location. Even another small town up here to fill in to take care of Hogmatan would be fantastic for us. In fact, we might actually do that. It'll help secure some good resources for us, and it will fuel Hogmatana fantastically. And Gordian's doing a fantastic... Well, not yet. Actually, we may go ahead and change that, because he will do a fantastic job in producing food for both Tushpa and Hogmatana. Alright, Pathragada, 32 turns. That is a rather abysmal look on things. A granary could have some uses. What we got in here? Not the greatest. Of course, to be fair, we were hoping to grab this tile right here. Got taken from us. That's fine. Alright, actually, Bactria I do want to mess with real quick before we move on, because I can get some nice tileage here if I do things right. So let's grab this stone cutter, shall we? I don't really want to crush that Paradisa. At the same time, that might be what we'll have to do, because I don't want to waste a good 2 tile. Or should we just leave you alone? How fast will you grow? 24 turns is not a good amount of time. And I expect a city-state actually may not form here. You know what? We'll roll the dice on it. Let's see what happens. See where the city-states appear. Alright, not exactly what we wanted, but it is what it is. Alright, what will our government be this time? Overbuilding and gold, never a bad combo. I could get behind theocracy a little bit. I've picked it a few times. Feudal monarchy's always good. Nothing like food and production for cavalry and naval to get you really pushing forward, depending on what we do. I think we'll run the gold rush. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, very interesting. I'm not exactly thrilled about where this cog appeared, but you know what? We'll go ahead and take the damage, because I think it's too many turns the other way. And it appears no city-state up there, so we can actually make some plays on that. Hopefully, I will be the first to see other people. That is what I want to do. Also, I got a lot of influence, so actually, do I want Kath to take this over? I don't know. We could befriend him. Good money. I will actually go for here, though. We'll start with Tilantongo. That's actually not bad. Kath, we may... I don't know. Maybe we'll leave him alone. I'd need to pull another city over here. I really just wanted the wine. It's not that big of a deal. You know what? Oh, we don't even have enough anyway, so it don't even matter. We'll leave it alone. In other news, I will go ahead. Let's get this settler. Buy that. We're going to go ahead and settle this. Just get it out of the way. Better now than later. Alright, perfect. Piety right off the bat. Let's get to work on economics. I'm trailing in tech, not a surprise. Alright, so you want to go here. I'm feeling more here. Right here looks pretty good to me. Guarantees resources up there and all the land. Alright, that's about all we can do. Getting some buildings online. Gordian, you know what? As much as I would love to do that for you, I think we'll buy the temple here. We'll buy our temple. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Some lovely 8s. I like it. I do like it, but I don't like it that much. Not enough to ruin a good science and production tiles. I say we'll go down for a 6. Get rid of this villa and move on. Stealing religion right off the bat. Good old Catholicism. Never steered me wrong. Alright, what do we want on relics? +2 for first time conversion of a city-state. That might be our go-to. First time conversion of another civilization's capital city. All these are good options. +2 for the first time conversion of another with a wonder. Let's see. Treasure fleets. So there's a few +2s. The +1s are pretty good too. I could start Russian missionaries and get those capitals in no time. Because we only need, was it 10 or 15? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's just go. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. Well, we need 10 or 12. We need 12 of them. How many people are in the game? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a little lean. You know what we'll do? We're going to go for the city-states, because that will pretty much, we can find 6 of them, as long as they are taken care of. And I'm stealing interfaith dialogue. We're stealing that for every foreign settlement following me. Always good. Don't mind if I do. I love science. Yes, I do. Alright, this is all looking pretty good. I do want that temple. That stonecutter's kind of calling my name, though. It certainly is. So let's go ahead and get that placed for ourselves. What we got here? A brickyard and a garden. What do we want? No, let's be careful with that. We could still get some wonders in. This is still a nice 3 tile. This is a nice 3. You know what? We'll go ahead and just remove the garden from play. So be it. Being spoiled for choice. It's actually pretty nice, but at the same time, gotta just make decisions where we can. What we got going here? A saw pit. We'll just fill this in. Finish something to give them more production, but we really don't need that at the moment. I'm going to come down a bit more. Probably jump off from here. It looks like it's just a little more shorter distance, at least I hope. Right, I remember what happened here. I'll just move you closer to the commander. Not a problem. We will definitely need a temple here. That is really going to boost things up, because Tushpa and Hagmatana are going to be my jumping points. Yes, they are. They're going to make the other... There we go. They're going to make converting distant lands a lot more viable. Yep, we'll go ahead and get on that right now, too. Do I really want to go down to... We'll put it on the best spot. It is our temple, after all. I'm trailing in civics now. That is unfortunate. Alright, how long or short do we got to go here? Looks like I'm already seeing some shallow, so that's good. Right where we need to be. Yep, I like it. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Unlocking Russia is a perfect addition. Let's go ahead and get that jade online, shall we? Think it'll do wonders, and that makes it 4. Let me just go over here. So it's about 4, but a little bit more here, so we'll put it there. Let me go here. There we go. Alright, let's hit the shallows. We might start finding people immediately. I think overbuilding is going to be our strong suit right now, and we'll double up on that overbuilding, actually. Now, everybody's happy, so let's make them happier with us. Open markets with Tubman. Always, you know what? No, Ashoka. I share borders with him. I want him to be even happier with me. Cultural exchange can be with Tubman, though. She's trailing behind, so it doesn't hurt to help her out. Alright, wonderful. Let's get that temple rolling. Alright, you're built up on everything. Let's get some missionaries. Oh, perfect, and then I'll be able to do astronomy next turn. That is fantastic. Alright, we made it. See what this new land has to offer. Of course, it looks like we may be looking at some islands at the moment, so that's fine. I will always take the production on the Colosseum. A little extra production is always handy. We will need that cartography. 100%. Might actually shoot for theology, actually, to go ahead and get our additional belief. Let's go ahead and do that. Where are we trading? Akhenaten? I might be able to pull that off. Alright, there we go. That's either island or land. Let's find out. Surprised I have not run into another civ just yet. Ooh, that science will be quite handy. Alright, where's our +6s at? Got one here. Got a few over here. Did I just not build a library? Oh, I did it. Well, we'll leave these open then. Let's go ahead and get rid of the old for the new, shall we? Ooh, a 10. Now you see, this is why I like to keep things around. There we go. Looks like this might be a shorter route, so let's go down that way. Oh, I think we might be in business. That's what I like to see. Alright, give me that plus 12. Actually, no, give me the 7, because there's a better universe, or not universe, there's a better science building later. This is a 12, and this is a 10. Interesting. Alright, this does have more going for it. Well, we'll put on the 10. We got our missionary. Let's go ahead and start converting other people. Although we do want to get our... Actually, we got some cash. Let's go ahead and snag those real quick. Let me get... So I just need 1. That'll be... Actually, that's not enough for everybody, but it's fine. Get you in here and buy another one. There we go. That'll take care of Parsa and Haran. And ooh, Rome is already creeping. You know what, Kath? I've decided I want to be friendly with you too. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. Especially now that I've chosen the Pantheon to do that. So, better safe than sorry. There's Patliputra. Perfect. Gotta get my own, of course. Gotta make everybody else's missionaries work harder. And we're gonna sit right there. We're gonna wait for our things to complete. Let's check out these islands first before we get too ahead of ourselves. Someone's already building wonders. Pretty much a whole turn of gold. I'm gonna go for the culture. Perfect. That finishes theology nicely for us. That way we can focus on other things. Serpent Mound. We could try for it. Where would I want to put it, though? I think ideally I'd want to go here. And make it a nice 4 right there. If I go here, that makes a 3. That makes a 4. That makes a 3. I just don't know if I'm going to build something here. That is the question. 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, I guess here's better, because this guarantees a nice a 3 and a 4. And then we can put a 3 there. We'll go right here, see if we can get it. And while we do that, we'll start working some merchants in. Because merchants is what gets us really going. Alright, where's the 4 at? A lot of 4s. I'll just go ahead and get rid of this monument. Alright, well, let's choose that extra belief. Oh, I got the pick of the lot here. That's actually nice. Conversion's not really a big deal. 2 movement on missionaries when embarked. Plus 1 movement. That's okay. Not expecting war. Conquered settlements are converted to your religion. That's not bad. When a trade route is established to a settlement, it is convert. That's what we need. The extra charge is nice, but 10% reduction towards training missionaries for every relic. Let's go with the trade routes. Dawa is definitely what we want, because we're going to be the trade route kings over here. That's what we're going to be doing. Alright, we could go wonders. Someone's already grabbed Hala Okwe. I do want House of Wisdom. That's mine. But if someone's already built this, it means they're already going towards this. And I don't think I can get there fast enough in my tree. Probably not. We're going to shoot for it anyway. We're going to try to go for it. See what we can do here. Go ahead and convert my own. Why not? Let's go with starting down here. No luck just yet. That's fine. Ooh, see, this is why we take a look. We got some good resources going on. Plus, let's get this coastal raid. I will take the production. Let's go ahead and get that merchant rolling. And with that in mind, we'll grab another merchant, actually, yes. Ooh, Friedrich, I see that you are being unfriendly with me. I could reject that, but I won't reject this. I will let you be unhappy, if that is what you wish. If that's what you want, that's fine with me. Alright. Oh, wow. Resource galore for Confucius. Might be what we want, too. I see a lot of good stuff in there. That is very far, though. Now let's go ahead and push it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and push that. There we go. 2 more turns and we'll be able to do that. I definitely see a nice island for us to conquer. No point in... Well, actually, I could go ahead and buy the settler, now that I think about it. Because we will be working towards that. We need food, so let's get food first. Speaking of food... Go ahead and grab a fishing quay. Yeah, that's about the only spot. Fishing quay. Perfect spot. We'll leave the temple alone for now. The saw pit will be quite beneficial. We'll go ahead and put it right here. I don't know if this will stay a town. I see good productions. We got a quarry that we can work with, but other than that, not much. So let's just leave it at that. I want to save my cash. A stone cutter. Not much in the way of... That's a mountain. Well, we do have the rubies. I think the iron belongs to them, so we don't really got much. But 4 production is better than what we had, so take what we can get. We'll go ahead and fill this in. Yeah, we'll fill that in. We don't really need anything down there. Alright, we got another merchant. I say we go for a missionary now. Now, where to send you? We're going down here. Pataliputra is already following our religion. The other question is if we want the resources, which we definitely do. I want to trade with Roma. I want Friedrich to be nicer to me. I really want to stay friends with him. Or neutral, whatever we can get. We will be able to move out next turn with that. This is looking pretty promising. So we'll figure out a spot for that. Oh, I forgot to buy my settler. I should have done that because that's one misstepped turn. That's fine. It happens. We can only do so much. Alright, let's hold off on cartography. We want to get to shipbuilding as soon as we can, so let's get these other buildings going. I will go ahead and go for this wharf. That'll be very nice. I will leave it alone for now. Alright, just get me right here. Perfect. Oh, he's already spreading religion to his people. Not bad. Perfect. Alright, yep. This looks like the shortest route. Maybe. Alright, and there's Ostia. Perfect. Each one of those ups my science. Actually, let's get a temple in here, shall we? Right over top of that altar. Just so I can get a nice missionary in there. Help spread the love to Friedrich. Ooh, I don't like the damage. Ooh, monasteries would be fantastic for us, wouldn't they? So would getting a Eureka free tech would really push us forward. We'll go for the tech, and we'll try to get monasteries next time. Because that's machinery right there. It's a perfect one for us. We'll go ahead and fill that wharf in. That's really good. That's what I wanted to see. Ooh, someone got Relo already. That was fast. They are quick on the uptake for these. Let's go ahead and grab feudalism. Extra is definitely helpful for us. Alright. Let's go ahead and start spreading our religion there. He took a lot of damage, so I am not seeing our commander lasting very long, if at all. Perfect. There we go. We got Roma in our pocket. Baghdad's at 52. Parsa's at 47. Let's go to Tushpa. Help him out a little bit. Got a little extra gold, and Tushpa can use some missionary building in time. Ooh, we've met someone. Machiavelli. Well, we'll try to be friendly. Never hurts to talk to our new friends, if we can call them that, because depends on certain situations. Let's go ahead and just make this a quarter, shall we? There we go. I always want to make the most out of my missionaries. We'll go down here. Looks like a shorter distance. He's gonna die. No, nothing we can do there. If we claim these islands and maybe these, will have us a nice secure trade route to work with. Ooh, there goes our commander. That is a bummer. Let's go ahead and grab these dyes. That's always handy. I don't really see a point in a stonecutter. It seems kind of pointless. Temple, though, wouldn't hurt. Put it there just to get everything secure. Actually, we'll leave it at that. Bordagala really likes to take its time growing, doesn't it? Alright, I'll let it be for now. There we go. Let's get to see him getting in position. I don't really like it. Now, it's unfortunate, but we made it. We're going to have to figure out where we're going on here. Alright, we made it. Alright, who have we met now? Kath? Or, my bad, Ada. Wonderful to meet you. Looks like you were playing as the Shawnee. Very interesting choice. I'll leave you alone for now. I'm a little disappointed that you're right there, but make do with what we can. Alright. I'll go for some silk right here. Good use of our resources. We'll move the truffles for now. Just do raw production. That seems to be better for us. Wonderful. We'll keep overbuilding for now. Don't need the combat strength. I will take the production. I like that. Gristmill and a sawmill. We'll go with the gristmill first. That is unfortunate. What about the sawmill? I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. Looks like we might not be building those then. Well, let's move on. I think another merchant is in order. Now, I don't think we can make it over to the new land just yet. So in the meantime, let's go with a missionary. Actually, hold up. How many turns for a cog? 3? Let's make some cogs. 2 of those would be pretty handy. Where are we competing in religion? Oh, that's fine. I already got my 1. I was about to say, why are you saying I can't do that? Oh, I could have went with Hogmaton as well. Oh, that's fine. keep it as is. I like it. There we go. Perfect. Just handle the damage a little longer. Just hang in there. Alright. Where can we find ourselves some land to claim? Anywhere in particular? Alright, made it. I think right here would be pretty good, actually. Secures everything. Not like this is going to be a city anyway. So, yep, that's all we really need for this one. Right, they can't go across because I don't have a commander anymore. I think we need to go up. What got built? They're real greedy for my House of Wisdom. Every time. I will go ahead and grab the iron. If I could just snag us a nice stone cutter, actually. Do I want to destroy my Paradisa? I think I do. Normally, I don't want to do that, but I will this time. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get to work on a cog down here as well. And you need to be a mining town. Definitely a mining town. There we go. I'm disappointed in the locations of those, so we'll just have to move on. Fleet commander would be rather handy. I just finished a merchant. Let's go for one more merchant. Definitely want to make the most out of this. And 10, probably Tushpa. Yeah, Tushpa needs a little extra. There we go. Ooh, I can make it to Ada. Well, we'll hold off on that. Let's go with Pataliputra is already taken care of. Akhenaten, though, is not, so we will go there. Let's get in the water, take a look at what we got. Oh, Batavium. Don't mind if I do. All right, Dismask. Let's go ahead and... Well, I don't have shipbuilding yet, so the rubies doesn't matter. Ooh, +1 golden towns. That's pretty handy. Let's go ahead and get the 5% food and settlements. That's going to really boost us. All right. We'll keep going down here for now with this cog. Ooh, now who have we met? Ooh, Himiko. I'll try to friend her. Playing as Hawaii. Very nice. She will not need culture. That is a given. I will offer her open markets, though. Try to be friendly. And Machiavelli, how do you feel about some cultural exchange? Perfect. I like it. We'll go ahead and up the food even higher. And let's get a fleet commander here. Now you made fish. And actually I will keep it there to grow Abdabil. Because Dismask is not connected to my trade network. Let's fix that, actually. Nice fishing quay right here. We'll handle that. Anything else I really want? Could go for a temple to jump things across. Granary would be pretty helpful. Could do a granary and a... Yeah, I don't know. I should have put it here. Could have put something there. I will go ahead and grab the granary. We're just going to make this a really beefy food town. That's what we'll do. And we'll get the temple later. For now, let's just focus on growing. Ooh, that will probably take damage. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, getting some nice lay of the land a little bit. I'm not seeing much in the way of treasure, but beggars can't be choosers. I do need to get in here and get me some relics going. My friend Friedrich is not having it with me, I can see. Let's go ahead and get this going. Bactria is going to take a while to grow, but I might make it into a city. I don't know yet. Could do it. I have enough gold. At the same time, production's okay. I just need to grab that. So with that in mind, let's just up our production with a stone cutter right here. There we go. That does open the door for grist mills and sawmills, actually. Didn't think about that. Let's at least get a grist mill going. Up the food. Yep, I like that. Growing a lot quicker, Bactria. I like that. Speaking of liking things, I'm going to go ahead and preemptive this a little bit. I don't like what I'm seeing. That looks a little better. We're going to keep merchants. I like merchants a lot. I'll up the food in our homeland for now. Where to go? We're already heading towards Akhenaten. Let's go ahead and hit Pataliputra right now. Seems to be the way it wants me to go. And you'll put you on alert. There we go. I am taking damage. We need to go this way. Alright, perfect. Plenty of interesting locations here. Oh, I don't like that. Serpent's Mound, that is perfect for us. That is perfect. That boosts everything in a lovely way. That gets us one step closer towards shipbuilding. We'll just go ahead and fill that in. Alright. A 9 wharf is pretty handy. Let's go ahead and up our production with this sawmill, shall we? Or not. They really love messing with my adjacencies that I create. Not a fan. Not a fan. We'll just go with a nice wharf then. I'll just take a 6. I was just dropping things everywhere last time, and it was okay, but no, that's not happening. So it's +3, +1 for other regards. And we can go for a +5 right here, actually. There we go. Elephants. Matana, you deserve a little TLC. Alright, perfect. Just what I wanted. Just what the doctor ordered. So let's move a few things around. Let's get rid of the happiness. Let's get the 10. And we'll add the culture. Just send the dies down here. And the llamas can go right there. Perfect. Everybody's happy. You're happy. I'm happy. That's 2 relics right there. What could be better? We need to run away from that. And try to keep this cog alive if we can. Which should work. Oh, wow, it just gives me majority immediately. That is really good. Hogmaton's 47. Tushpa's 43. All looking pretty good. I say we go ahead and... Well, we want to drop. I suppose we'll drop a little bit of food, actually. Because we get it right back from here anyway. And we'll just go ahead and pop this in. And we'll just hold on to the Kaolin for now. We'll definitely use it for our other cities to really push things forward. Is that my... Oh, that's something else. Ooh, society. Perfect. Ooh, Tubman, I just might. As long as you aren't doing any... I am annoyed with that. So I'm going to have to reject your proposal. I know. It's awful. Can I offer you anything to make you happier? Anything at all? I'll just send you more trade routes. That's what we'll do. 6 food, 10% gold. Or I can get the company post. Even more trade route range, that would be funny. 5%, that could stack quite a bit. We're going to try to Suzer in a lot of city-states. Gold buildings +1's a company post would be really good. Production and food in distant lands assigned to this settlement. So actually it's 4 and then +2 for a resource. That can really bounce up heavily for us. Spice Islands. The 6 food and 10% gold's not bad either. But I can make a lot more on the company though, couldn't I? We'll go for the spices for now. That's a resource we can just plug in wherever we want, so that is a bonus. Alright, I was trying to go for House of Wisdom, didn't get it. It is what it is. We could try to rush Eliscorial, so we'll try to do that. I know I need to get into Abbasid. Our unique is very good, as you guys always know, because I always pick this, but we will get there. Alright, for now though, let's move on to something else. What we got in here? An arena. Really, the inn can go anywhere, and I don't really care for the inn. It has its uses, but I don't really need it right this second. So I'm going to keep making merchants. I'm going to trade with everybody on my continent first, and then we'll move forward. Now, an inn here, though, that could have some potential. Not the greatest, but has options. Actually, I will reject this as well. We will focus on... No, I will buy a merchant somewhere else. We'll deal with that later. I think... Let's get a fleet commander. There's an army. Oh, right. That's because I just made one. I did make one. 8 turns for another. Actually, I think we'll go missionaries in here for now. That seems to be the spot. Parsa will get a little less food. Perfect. Moving that Kaolin around because we're prepping for it. I will mess with that later. Let's go with Sopara. I want to finish trading on my continent with these guys. There is a treasure resource in here. We're starting to see some options. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our rubies. That'll up our gold. And with cartography and shipbuilding getting closer, we'll definitely want to be getting ready for the production of treasure fleets. I could put an inn there. You know what? We're just going to nix the inn for now. Don't really care for it. We're going to focus on other things. And those things are going to be either missionaries or military. Because Friedrich is not happy with me. Looking a little rough around here. I almost want to denounce his military presence. What do we got? Sanctioned another civilization. No, I didn't. Started a trade route. We get another one going. That should make him a bit happier, if at all possible. You know what? Let's just keep doing merchants. Let's get all of our merchants. Parsa, well, I'll just go ahead and fill that in then. Right, and we're going to go back up. See what we can find. Seeing another potential city location, perhaps. Alright, good job, Tushpa. I was going to buy a merchant. We'll just build them. I get that. We're working towards it. We got to get through heraldry first. It's rather annoying, but it is what it is. I want to jump that, but I'll die immediately. Let's head towards the other fish. Speaking of which, I will go ahead and... Oh, I already have the wood, or the saw pit. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put in a brickyard. Even though this will be a town, might as well get some money out of it with the production. So we'll do a stone pit right here. And the granary doesn't offer me much, does it? Apparently it's too food. We'll go ahead and just fill this out. And I'm going to put a temple right in there. Wonderful. We're just going to keep doing these. Just pulling the classic. As for you, I'm going to get some more cogs. Alright. Perfect. Trading away. Ooh, actually I do like that. Where's my lowest food? Perfect. Iran town could also use some extra food, but it's fine. Alright. A deer actually would be nice, so we'll go ahead and send a merchant up that way. I want to go ahead and make sure Ardabil and, what do you call this? Bertigala. I want them to be happy. Alright, back up. I almost feel like, you know what? Mercantilism, that's nice. Let me get in here. Buy a settler, and it's probably pretty dangerous, but I'm going to scout with him. I have a cultural attribute. Don't mind if I take full advantage. I will definitely build a few more wonders, if at all possible. Bashoka, talk to me. Everybody on my continent is at war with these guys. I'm the odd man out. I just want to trade with everyone. So, I'm sorry, sir. But not today. There we go. Let's head up this way and see what we can find. Oh, Himiko's making her moves. See, this is why I wanted to... It's better to scout out with our person if we can. What we got for the scientific? We'll go with constructing buildings. Definitely a good call. Alright, Pathragata, you are doing wonderful work. Could go for some more sciences, actually. Or I could crush these. I think I'll go for some food. Just trying to figure out what I want to do with you. Oh, we could get a grist mill. I do actually kind of like that idea. I'm trying to think here. Could actually do a city. You know what? I will put one here. I do like that. And we'll even go for a nice sawmill there as well. Let's get us a nice granary. I think that would boost our food a little bit. Go right here. Let's grow our town. Definitely want the production. There we go. Filled everything in. Now, Pathragata, I think you can make some changes. I think Hub Town would be perfect for you. Yep. I figured as much. You're connected to quite a bit. Oh, good. We can finally get our camels in Hogmatana. Perfect. That's been bugging me. It's been bugging me for a while. Give me another merchant. And actually, we'll keep it where we have it. Get a little extra production, get some food going. Perfect. Alright, wonderful. Everybody's where they need to be. I could do that. That is an awful choice. Let's get in here first. I want to see what's down here. Luckily, I have a ship to do that. Oh, that's what I was thinking would happen. Alright. Not many trade options with Friedrich. Definitely sending one to Patavium already. So that's going to make 2 of 2. Oh, Lugdeman. Perfect. I want to take full advantage of all of the extra trade routes I have. Definitely. Let's get the fish. I've already purchased a settler, so we don't need one right now. And I'll make another merchant. Tomb of Askia would be a pretty handy tool for us right now. I definitely think right here would be really good. Yeah, let's see if we can snag that real quick. Extra resource slots are always welcome. Haran, I want you to grow a bit more. Actually, I should have converted you earlier. We'll let you finish, and then... Actually, before that... Oh, no dice. Huh? That is a pity. What we got in here? A villa. And I'll go right here. There we go. A little extra production. I think this is looking quite lovely. There we go. Let's deal with Ada, shall we? She definitely needs to have those options. I'm seeing a possible town. Where are you going, Ada? Probably right here, I bet. Definitely feel that is her mo for us. She definitely wants to go there. Alright. I think we can go for some missionaries now. Definitely enough merchants for us. We're about to make 2 and 2. Yeah, that's about all we can do. Oh, I could trade with Kath instead of sending a merchant there. And they are Empire. You know what? We'll do that. There we go. Trade established. Perfect. What do we got in here? Should be +6, +1 on that. Never hurts. A little extra. Plus, we can then use it for other towns that need... Actually, you know what? You're at 30. There we go. That's a little better. Bactria. Yeah, let's help you grow, and we'll move the flax into somewhere else. You know what? We don't need this kaolin in these cities, so let's just do this. There we go. I like that a bit more. Thought I saw some unhappiness. Nope, we're fine. That negative was probably gold then. There we go. Not exactly what I wanted. Do I want to settle here? Probably. I might want to go down here, but let's check it out. If I go here, well, people can still do islands. If I do this, I can come here. We'll figure it out. Ooh, I'll heal on our borders. I don't need to be asking for open borders and stuff at the moment. She's going to settle here, and that's fine. I can't do anything about it. I'm pretty much good. I'll grab this and secure this, and then we'll be done. So that'll work. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and food wouldn't be bad. I think we'll just grab the production, though, because that's what you are. Let's get you into a mining town. Perfect. All right. We'll definitely keep overbuilding. I am importing a lot of resources. The golden happiness would not be bad. Yep, we'll do that. All right. What would be good? Where's my commanders at? You could fit one more if you need to. That's about all we got. In that case, we'll just keep doing missionaries. Grab one here and slap a few more in. That looks pretty good. All right, where to go? Oh, we'll head to Pataliputra. Definitely a good spot to start. We'll go ahead and settle this. Better to have it than to not. Let's go ahead and get that fishing quay. You know what? Right here looks like a good idea. Yep, I like that a lot, actually. I don't even know what I'd put there, but I like having the option. I don't need to do anything right now. Nah, we're good. Oh, actually, if we could get some food moved around. Gordian doesn't need that, do they? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wow. That looks like a decently sized island. Let's take a look. We're here. Only asking for a lot. You know what? I'll put a food right there. How about that? There we go. That's 2 more relics. Don't mind if I do. You cannot pass up good... I can't wait to get something on the distant lands and turn it into a city to boost this food exponentially. That'll just be insane. Alright, I already got one going that way. Tilatongo already follows my religion. So you know what I think? Hey, Friedrich, just hear me out. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I want to be friendly with you. I want to have a rapport. And I think Neapolis would be perfect, unless Ostia is closer. Ostia's already following me. Let's go to Neapolis then. Let's be friends. I don't agree with this. Whoever is spreading stuff needs to get out of here. Speaking of which, I might spend a little bit of cash. Let's keep having people follow us, shall we? I knew Himiko was going to go there. I'm not exactly thrilled. Yep, I figured as much. Perfect. Wales online. We're done. You're going to be a fishing town. Where are you sending your food? Everywhere. Perfect. That's what I like to see. And you can get your fish. +5 production. You cannot beat that. Alright, and I think Tushpa should get that. Perfect. Yep, I like it a lot. There we go. Come on. Mine's the best. It is. Alright. I don't know who converted Baghdad, but we're not going to have that. That's what I was worried about. But it is fine. I knew it would happen. Let's take the hit, actually. Oh, I cannot do that while he's on there. Ooh, that was a mistake. I'm going to be taking some damage on that. Oh, who's hiding? There we go. Not bad. I think this exploration is moving quite well. And then lost contact to Kaelin. That is not ideal. Alright, I could up the food, but we don't need to do that. I think we need to start working on some specialists here. And that definitely seems like a good spot. Alright, let's secure that. Looks like she's growing the other way, so good for us. Let's go ahead and grab these dyes. Colonialism. El Escorial is not built yet. We'll try it. We're going to try push. I think the other thing is I'm not working on culture buildings. That is hindering me. I could do a culture initiative. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Just have to think on that. You know what? We will do a culture initiative. Definitely. And we have 2 merchants that might work for us for now, so let's make some missionaries. Everything is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Take me to... Bertigala has already been converted, or specialized, so we're good. Anywhere else that could use fish that is growing? What about Gordian? Gordian's been specialized. We will not focus Damaski yet. I will go ahead and get a temple, though. I do agree with that. Other than that, a nice missionary would be handy, too. You'll just keep growing. Alright, perfect. Let's get closer to Bononia. Alright, good. Baghdad's back in our pocket. Alright, that is a shame we cannot get closer to Ada. That would have been preferable. In which case, might see if we can even increase further. We'll send another towards Friedrich then. What are we doing? Ostia, about Capua. Yeah, we'll go with Capua. That'll work. And we're safe. I would like to have the units with me. Thank you. Alright, all healed. Oh, there's Nalanda. Kilikovka. Very interesting. How do you feel about open borders? Rejecting it. Well, in that case, we will just skirt along the edges. Oh, it appears our friend Confucius is working towards some benefits for himself. Bactria, let me take a look at you. 32 food and 29 production. Saw pit here, we'll up it. 32 production. I have a 2. Other than that, not much going on in here. I think we'll leave this be. We're gonna not... Bactria will stay a town. In fact, we need to convert it now. We'll go with a hub town as well. Only 4. Well, I'll be... You know what? I'm gonna try something here. Buy a merchant. I'm gonna connect. I don't like that it's only 4. I thought it'd been more. Alright, the inn's not really gonna benefit me. I'm gonna get me another fleet commander. That's what I'm gonna do. I am aware that I have surplus influence. I'm actually looking for city-states. Let's up our gold even further. Perfect. Alright. Where looks like a good spot? You know what? Tolasani would actually be good. And you can head towards Capua. Oh, you have come back. Wonderful. Despite my best efforts, it appears things are not going according to plan. So we're going to prepare for the worst. Alright. Let me see if I take damage for that. Most likely I probably will. So you're going to settle in... Yep, he's going to just mess me up. Oh, wow, that is real annoying. Right before shipbuilding, too. I love when they do that. Alright, Parsa. What do we want to do with you? Food would be fantastic, but we already make a lot. So let's go with some science. Alright. I think we need to head towards education, probably. No, not quite. I need that dungeon. I feel the war coming. I don't want to be at war. I'm doing everything in my power to avoid it. But knowing them, it'll happen. Units trained in this settlement will spawn in this building's location. So that'd be a terrible spot. I'll take the suboptimal then. Trade opportunities. Competing power. I didn't know that was considered distant, but that's how that works. Alright. Ooh. There we go. And actually, we should go this way and take care of some land in that direction. And Yua would be perfect right now for us. Alright, now we don't have to worry about anything. We got shipbuilding, so we can go across the seas. We don't have to worry about damage. Works out perfect for us. I could up the production. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, this is our market and bazaar. We'll do the production, actually. Let's get a little bit of extra power in here. There we go. What do we got going on? Hey, we can finally take a look in here. Now, I think we need to go right here. Up north, we're looking pretty good, except for someone keeps converting Bertigala. I'm not a fan of that. I would prefer if you stopped. Oh, Eliscorial is still available to us. Perfect. We will try to snag that. While we do, let's go back and let's fill these out. I definitely want the Madraza first. We're going to up our science significantly. I can't build it here. That is unfortunate. Escorial will have to be built elsewhere. In the meantime, we will focus on other aspects. We will need to fill out our navy again. There we go, Capua. There we go, trading with Neapolis made him Catholic. Alright. Not seeing much in the way of food resources. I like what I have, I really do. I like how do I put this? It's a nice problem to have, figuring out what to put in. I think, no, we've been making missionaries like crazy. We're not going to do that. That's what we'll do. Perfect. We just got Kuchong in one fell swoop there. That is fantastic. Oh, we do have a trade option before us. I think we do. I'm going to grab that right now. I'm grabbing me a settler. We're going to see if we can get in this area for the horses, perhaps. Our merchant made it. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at just all these options. See, once I get something on distant lands, we're going to be cooking. All right, Parson needs a tad bit of TLC. We don't need the truffles right now. Let's raw production it. There we go. I will need more cities. I definitely want more cities. But in the meantime, let's explore and find out what we can get into. It appears a city-state has been defeated. I do not like that. That is rather dangerous for me. I need to make sure that all of the options stay open. All right, Baghdad, can you build it? We have a problem. Let me go in here. Someone built it right after I got it. They love doing that. You guys saw at the beginning of this, I had a chance. Now they're just getting wonder heavy again. They just love switching tacks on me. Well, let's just focus on us then. Just do what we can. No dice. Does not look like it. We need to make more cities, get more resource productions. There we go. I like it a lot. Oh, Kuchong already follows me, duh. Why did I do that? Alright, a lot of open ocean here. There we go. Ooh, that tells me a lot, actually. Let's go around here and see what we got. Can't really tell what's going on, so that's rather unfortunate for us. Ooh, has completed Tasha Kahana already? She's already done that? Wow. That is insane. How did she do that so quickly? What is her religion? It's gotta be Shinto then. No, it can't be Shinto. What does she have? 10 urban population, maybe? Yeah, what's your religion? Can you show me what your religion is? I wish it would... Oh, she's at war with Machiavelli. That's not a big surprise. I just realized I need to do endeavors and other things. What do we got? Looks like Machiavelli's the one running behind, so offer him a cultural exchange. And Friedrich, open markets? Awesome, let's try to be friends. I really want to be your friend. I really do. Where to go? Just head this way, I guess. There we go. I think I'm getting him to be less hostile with me. One can hope anyway. Some land down here is also looking pretty good for me. Alright, let's get over here, see what we can find. Not much. I could come up here to the northern lands. Alright, perfect. I got enough on resources. We're so resource heavy that it just doesn't matter. I'm just wanted our commander up here just in case. Friedrich should be becoming less hostile with us in time. I'm going to go for the realistic work, and with that we'll move towards more... Ooh, Himiko, I will take the plus 12, because I was hoping to find more city-states. I really was. Feeling that war isn't on top of me as I thought it would be. We'll head the other way. Requires round city. What? Oh, right. What do we got here? Is that the city hall? That would be pointless. A lot of 262s, and honestly, I think right here would be perfect for... So we'll go right there. Oh, a 282? Where's that at? I could put a 282 right there. I'm fine with that. Deleting my Paradisas I'm not entirely happy with, but we'll make the magic happen. Let's go ahead and grab some more production. I always like more production. Alright. Oh, well that's rather annoying. There we go. I got these guys running just about everywhere, so that is very handy for me. Let's get in here and see what we got going on. Alright, they will shoot my boat. That's fine. We can take it. Oh, hey, Vilnius. There we go. Finally, we can start moving towards more city-states. There we go. We'll drop that by 5. That's pretty good. I need the city-states. Alright, we're definitely going to go for a specialist, so let's go ahead and snag one in here. Alright. Gotta go the long way around. How's Roma looking? Pretty much fully Catholic. That's what I like to see. Alright. In that case, we need to take care of our friend down here. Actually, you know what? We'll get in the water and start exploring with these missionaries. That's what I think we're going to do. Oh, he didn't shoot my boat. Looks like Himiko was closer and was worth more headache. Now I'm starting to see. So she was most likely Hinduism, and so she got it from producing treasure. That is crazy how quick that was. Well, so be it. Alright, I'm going to explore here, see if there might be some islands up there to exploit. Alright, that should be another city in my pocket. Alright, what we got here? Yeah, let's get these going. Ooh, a +10 temple either way. Well, we'll go ahead and put it in there. I really don't need the other. Ooh, a 211-2. That would be pretty good. A 272. You know what? This will never lose its abilities. You know what? So what all is science constructible adjacent to a quarter? So quarters, constructibles, and wonders. So I got 2 from the wonders. You know what? That's a pretty good. Let's fill that in. Ooh, I have elephants. That will be handy. Where can we put it? Tushpa could use it. Parsa could use it. Let's get rid of this and put this in. There we go. Problem solved. Alright. Hey, there we go. Now we're finally getting somewhere. Back in the majority. Just the way I like it. Let's go straight through. I have a lot of missionaries. Goodness. Oh, well. Not surprised that made her stay up there. Gotta be quick on this discovery, otherwise you're not gonna get them. Alright. Where are you? Or was it taken out? Well, looks like there was a city-state here. Oh, yep, there they are. Perfect. The mosque is now in play. Let's take the culture. Yes, we will build the ulema. Now, anything in here worth 8 urban population, +4 science and towns, +1 science adjacency. That's pretty good. Resources assigned to cities with... Let's get the resources first. I want to get my stuff going now. Overbuilding's not too bad. Let's get the 20%. Take out the overbuilding as well. Let's go with +1 movement. That's handy. And we'll take the culture adjacencies. Let's go ahead and plug in our mosque, shall we? That looks like it would have been a bit different. There we go. Where's my... There we go. There's my madrasa. Alright. Yep, I figured they'd be doing that. You guys love to mess with me. Alright, come on. Catholicism majorities, as they should be. There we go. Alright. Just uncovering the whole area here. Although my navy is rather spread out. There's a treasure fleet point. Don't mind if I do. If I go here, I could get this. I'm seeing some options there, too. Ooh, there is a treasure fleet there. If I go here, maybe? No, I need to go here. We'll settle here, see if we can snag. I'd prefer if you stopped attacking me, sir. It's really not necessary for you to do that. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh. I've had 8 points in the non-sufficient Orbis legacy, huh? I got 2. Let's see if we can get some more then. Show me that mosque. Just making sure my madras is there. Yep, that'll be really good. Alright, what we got? I think we'll go for that. And we'll definitely go for that. Alright, you're fully converted, so let's head on further to see our friend Tubman, shall we? There we go. That's what I wanted to see. A ruin. Good to know. I won't be able to grab that, will I? Oh well. So be it. I do find it rather entertaining that Miko's trying to cut me off. Yep, right here's about the best we can do. Let's make the magic happen. There we go. A little tight squeeze, but we'll make it fit. Show me that temple. I could get a nice one right there if we really worked it in there, but let's see what else we got. Definitely got woodcutters, so let's go ahead and put down a saw pit. Fishing quay. Problem solved. Make ourselves a treasure fleet once we get that silver running. I like it. Ooh, actually, you know what? We will go ahead and snag our temple, because now I can start spreading our wonderful religion over here. And I can make more settlers over here, too. We need that immediately. Evangelism can stay. We're not building wonders. Let's get rid of that, even though the +2 was pretty nice. This is way better. That just pushed us way ahead. We can't pass that up. We're just going to let Damascus keep growing. Society 2 would be rather handy, but the +1 adjacency is really good. I want to finish these out. Let's get this one, and then we'll go back. That's what we'll do. All right, now we're finally seeing stuff. This is what I wanted. All right, show me those guild halls. Yep, get rid of that blacksmith. We don't need it. Just keep going further in. Oh, perfect. Another one following. All right, well, let's get ruin on our side, shall we? Milestone complete. Love to see it. See, we don't have to take people over. We can be friendly. Doesn't have to be so awful. Although, I don't think our culture victory is really looking good for us. The relic choice we picked is looking rather grim, I will admit. Ooh, show me that 12. Yep, I want the gold first. Is that my Madraza? Yes, it is. There we go. Time to get a little closer. Time to have Harriet being friendlier with us. Speaking of friendly, let's move on this way. Perfect. That is good to see. It's not ours, which is fine, but it is a city-state, and that's all I care about. Sevilla. Nice to meet you. Seems people were closer than I thought to the left, but hey, that's fine. I didn't think you'll never know going west or east, which is more beneficial. I think we still pulled off a really good spot taking over this island over here. All right, I think we will forego the culture adjacency for now and grab this science adjacency. That is what we will do. And we will grab more food. Perfect. I will take probably the 6 turns until the celebration ends. Huh? Let's just take the culture then. Let's get society too and get more settlement limits. Now, I am feeling a dungeon, and that is the best spot for it. Get rid of those barracks. We don't need them. 8-2 for the guild hall. Where are we looking? Oh, right here. Let's head out there. Let's get you in the water. There we go. All right. I can feel it. Religion is spreading perfectly. 3 turns. We can wait for that a little bit, I suppose. Alright. Now, if only the terrain around there wasn't so rough. Move things a little more easily. Ooh, there we go. University. Always a good addition. Let's go ahead and snag us a little bit of production. I think that's what we need. Oh, you already have your saw. Interesting. 11 turns till next growth. We'll hold out. We can hold out for that. I say we push our architecture, probably. Oh, actually, you know what? We will grab that. Another relic would be rather handy for us. 2, 4, 5. We got 5. I would prefer a lot more, but let's do what we can. Let's go ahead and get our dungeon. Ooh, we don't have a shipyard yet. Very interesting. Oh, that's a bummer. It's going to build them over here, isn't it? Is there any way I can rearrange this? Nope, it's the only way. That is a slight bummer. Let's get the university first. Let's get rid of that academy. Alright, where are we defenseless? That does look a little lean on the defense, doesn't it? We'll fix that with a crossbow. Problem solved. And speaking of problems, we gotta figure out what we're doing here. I don't think Hamadan will be a city. Just doesn't have this room for it, in my opinion. Where are we? There we go. Was set. Nice to meet you. Oh, good. They're not shooting at me. Probably because I'm befriending them. That's a little more like it. Not bad. I'll take the happiness. Gold is quite easy to acquire. I should probably see about some more specialists. Right there looks pretty good. Perfect. And what's next? Probably a kiln. Good kiln. Just what I was thinking. And as for you, oh, a 13 university. I will not pass that up. Where are we under threat? Oh, we'll be fine. There we go. Alright, gal. Perfect. Right, we'll get out of here. We don't need to do all that. You are attacking my fleet, Commander. I do not like that. Prefer if you were a little more friendly with my unit, please. Man, a lot of spots. Just about getting them. I don't like the sound of that. I'm happy for that. And I'm happy for that. Wow, that's all looking good. There goes my fleet commander. Well, he'll be back in about 100 years, but he'll be back eventually. All right, what are we looking at? So that's... Actually, those are 2 5s, so that's 24. And then we got 28, 32, 40. We don't need to put anybody there, so perfect. What we got over here? I could use a little TLC, actually. Not quite. Let's get that silver. Start making some treasure fleets here. Gold. Anything worth grabbing. Alright, let's make our culture buildings then. Let's put this +10 university in. It's a really good spot. Oh wow, that's actually 1 less? Why is... Oh right, because they are feeding off of each other. I'll go with the 4... I'm going to go here. Let's get rid of that. Show me that kiln. I disagree with that. I'd rather just have the straight yields. I would like to get in there and take a peek at things, but this says she doesn't want to talk to me, so I don't want to talk to her. That's how I feel about that. A lot of good land area. Perfect. Just trying to see everybody's land. Our missionaries are going far and wide. I already have that. It's already been built by somebody else, so not really worth it. We will go there. Let's try to boost that up. It's 29. 31, 2, 4, 5. Pretty close. We're starting to get specialists now. That's really good. Alright, well there's 38, so that's already hit. So where else to put our people? Oh, right there for sure. That should be a 40. I think that was already a 40. Whoops. Mistakes were made. Alright, we're going to push for Sovereign and clear these out. So just let that work its magic. In the meantime, a dungeon. I can get behind a dungeon. Depends on where we're going. Arenas, and actually, let's get rid of the monument there. Boom, perfect. And that should be a religion, or a city following my religion now. I just need to find some more city-states. I need to get a missionary down here to Shangjing. Oh, let's get those dies. Ooh, a guild hall would be perfect. Oh, I would not say no to a good kiln. And let's go ahead and get that shipyard in. Oh, Hamadan. Need a little bit of food, bud. Ooh, actually, there we go. A little bit more. I just need to find the ideal city location to really get things rolling. So that's the city. That's what I was looking for. I could probably get something big down here, maybe. I'm seeing it starting to come to life here. I'm also realizing if I just make enough missionaries, I could put everybody's religion into submission. Not entirely, but close enough. I have 15,000 gold. We need to make the most of that, too. Let's go with some overbuilding. And let's go ahead about plugging in some culture adjacencies would be pretty good right now. Lacking in the culture department. Let's get us a nice guild hall. It's a 7, there's an 8. We'll go with the 7. Alright. Just wanting to see everything for what it is. Let's find that little city-state. I know I said I needed to have them all, but I'm definitely seeing land options that I need to grab. And I definitely want to grab them. Looking real good. Let's go ahead and just shut her out for, well, she wouldn't have done much, but better than letting her have all of the ocean. Alright, urban planning, that's our hospitals, and I saw that way too late, but I'm going to go for it. Pretty much the moment I go for that, someone's going to build Machu Picchu, but it is what it is. 6-2 or a 7? Oh, let's get rid of that arena. Who needs it? Alright, let's get our other pavilion in here. Oh, we'll just get rid of that altar. Let's get rid of that. We don't need it. And I feel another pavilion would be... You know what? There we go. I'm just going to get all my pavilions in where I can. We'll actually go right here. Let's get rid of the stuff that's by the mountains. I think I might try to push down towards the city-state that I saw. There we go. There we are. Let's go ahead for the... That's what I wanted to see. Let's stump a little more. Another one, why not? We're going to do that. And 1, 2, 3... See, they're eating up a lot of land here, but I can get right in here and we'll be fine. So actually, let's go ahead and do that. No, do not convert. I want a settler. That's what I want. Actually, speaking of settlers, let's spend some money on things. Let's get a few buildings in where we can, if we can. Looks like, you know what, we'll do a saw pit in here. Perfect. And what about Tushpa? I could probably buy a menagerie. I could buy a lot of stuff, and we probably will at this point. You know what? Let's get a missionary in here. I'm getting tired of that. Alright, that looks pretty good. I do actually want to convert these, so let's fix this little problem. There we go. How are we looking on trade? We need to do a bit more trading. We could do another trade route with Tubman, so let's do that. There we go. And speaking of trade routes, let's get in here with Hamad. Oh wait, I already purchased my settler, but I haven't done it here yet. There we go. Let's try to get some more trading going, and we'll get our settler down here. So I think we'll call it for this episode. I always seem to do 2 for exploration. There's just so much to do. We're at 56%, so we're about to cruise through. But we'll leave it there. We're going to try to settle here. And we'll just keep expanding and exploring. Really doing great on our religion. We're just going to keep pushing people further if we can. And really just up everything. So that's where we're at the moment. So I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.